Pur X Raw Beauty Collection. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the Pur X RawBeautyKristi Collection. I have the palette and I have both of the lashes, which I am so excited for. I don't know why I'm so excited for these lashes, but I am. But I also have the palette, so the holographic side is the side with the colors, and then the kind of coppery side that's reflective is the neutral side. And I'm going to go over swatches, and I'm going to do two complete looks with this palette. One side with the neutral with the lovely lashes, and then one side with the colorful palette with the can't be bothered lashes. And I am so excited. So for the rest of my makeup, it's just really glowy, simple, not a lot going on. And then for my lips, you guys know I love these Vice Urban Decay lipsticks, and this one I can never say the name of it, but there you go. And then also with my order, they did give me the 25% off, and I also got this really cool eyeliner. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it. It's a brown eyeliner. I am new to the PUR Cosmetics brand. I've only tried the Troll eyeshadow palettes out of my Trend Mood box. I don't recall using anything else from PUR, but I mean, like, who could deny? Like, this is such a cool palette. It's a little bit thicker than what I thought. I would say it's about as thick as a Anastasia palette, but like, I mean, she just nailed this on the head with how like convenient it is. It fits so perfectly. The mirror goes like pretty much this far back, which is pretty good, so it can lay flat on your table. It's not like an annoying mirror that doesn't bend all the way back. Well, I mean, you can't bend it all the way back, but let's go over the swatches. I swatched the neutral side and the colorful side separately, and then I'm gonna do the neutral side first. So I swatched it from here across, here across, here across, and then my elbow working way up to my wrist, and I did that for the colorful side too. So we have Camelot, It Just Does, My Whole Heart, Copper Boxes, Golden Ticket, Moo Point, B, Told You, You're Not My Real Dad. Now for the colorful side, we have Flavortown, Garden State, Tribute, Am I Orange, Cafe Disco, Side Effect, Dandelion, Hurtful, Lumos. I watched her video like 2 times, but I don't know why I can't pronounce this shade. But there's 2 shades in here that were well, there's 3 shades on the colorful side that I'm a little iffy about. Flavortown, Side Effect, and Dandelion did come off a little bit on the drier side. You can see it better on Dandelion, but it does have the little like bumpies on. Oh, are you gonna focus? Is it focusing? I can't really tell. But these shades I'm gonna have to keep my eye on. The white shade took me by surprise. I was like, oh man, that is a white. Yes, but for the first look, we're going to be doing the neutral side, and there weren't any shades that I was like concerned about or anything. All of them swatched pretty well. They are a pretty soft formula. I figured that out real quick with swatching it. I went into it and I was like, oh wait, these are soft. So I'm going to prime my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going to zoom you guys in. We're going to do a nice neutral look. All right, I'm in the mood to do a halo eye today. So I'm going to start off with Copper Boxes. And I'm going to put this one on my outer corner. And I don't think I'm going to connect this. Sometimes I go in and I connect my halo eyes, but I don't think I want to do that today. I think I just want it to be really nice and blown out on the inner and outer corners. Oh, that blended so well. Doing the same thing to my inner corner and kind of just blowing it out. I am very happy with how this is blending out so far. Ooh, I really wanted this palette for the neutral side. As you guys know, I love neutral palettes that aren't just your basic brown shades. So I love this shade B, the copper boxes, all of these shades. Just right up my alley. All right, now I'm just gonna deepen this up with the shade B. This one looks really cool when I swatched it. It has like a greenish tint to it, undertone, but I'm just gonna put this right just on my lid, outer corner. I am liking how this looks. And then I'm gonna try out this PUR eyeliner. It reminds me of the, ooh, I can't remember what the actual eyeliner is, but it's by Smashbox, but it has a little sharpened tip, so when you screw it on, it always keeps it sharp. And then I'm gonna take this shade Copper Boxes again, and I'm gonna run this right underneath my lower lash line and kind of blend it into that outer corner. And then I'm gonna take the shade B and go right up against my lash line. And then I'm gonna take the shade My Whole Heart, the kind of cream shade, and tap off the excess. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone and then just a teensy bit on my inner corner, bring a little bit of light back in there. And we're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna take the Moo Point and I'm gonna put this right in the center of my lid. And then for the top part of my crease, I'm just taking whatever is left on the brush and just lightly patting it. I love how this looks. And I'm gonna take Copper Boxes again on that big fluffy brush and just go through, blend the edges, make sure everything's all nice and blown out the way that I like it. And then I'm gonna take the shade Golden Ticket. I'm gonna take it with my finger and I'm gonna try and really lightly just tap over the center of my lid, add a little fairy dust in there, and just going back in with a little bit more of that Copper Boxes and just making sure the edges are all good. All right, I'm gonna put on some of this Lily Lashes 2-in-1 lash adhesive, and then I'm gonna see if I need to trim these and put these on, finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll show you guys the final finished look. All right, and this is the full completed look with the Raw Beauty X Kristi neutral side. I did have to cut off a little bit of the eyelashes, like 2 of the little, whatever you call them, sections of eyelashes, but they fit pretty well on my eyes. They're pretty comfortable. They're really fluffy. They're pretty long for my eye shape, but I really love how this eye look came out, where it's a little dramatic. But yeah, the purple with these like warm browns, caramel kind of a shades look so freaking pretty. I am so obsessed with this. I can't wait to use the colorful side, but let me know which of the looks were your favorite, the neutral or the colorful side. And I'd also really love to know if you guys would like a 3 looks with each side of the palette. I know that's a lot of stuff, but if you guys are curious, if you picked it up, if you want some inspiration, let me know. Or if you only want 3 looks with the neutral side, or if you want 3 looks with the whole palette with the neutral and the colorful side, let me know in the comments. But let's get on to the colorful look. All right, we're getting into the colorful side. I really don't have a good idea of what I want to do. I've been staring at it and I'm like, you know what? This is one of those things where I just have to go in and do it. And if it turns out good, then it turns out good. If it turns out bad, it turns out bad. I don't really know what I want to do with this. I don't know why, but I think I want to take the shade Garden State. I freaking love this shade. I keep looking at it and I'm like, this is such a pretty shade. There's no way that I can't use it. It's such a 80s shade that I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna start lightly building it up into my crease. But is this not like such an 80s shade? I keep looking at it and I'm like, man, this is like, especially next to this purple and pink, I'm like, That is so 80s. All right, I think I'm just gonna embrace the 80s-ness of this look, and I'm gonna take Hurtful and I'm gonna pack it onto my outer corner, and then I'm gonna lightly blend it into the crease here in a second. These shades work so much better than I thought they would together, and it looks pretty bomb. So I'm gonna take Garden State again, and I'm gonna run it underneath my lower lash line, and I think I'm gonna do a cut crease. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my eyeshadow primer and just go and touch up the edges. All right, now I'm gonna take the shade Tribute, a nice purple shade, and I'm gonna put this in the center of my lid, and then I'm gonna take the shade Side Effect and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. These are such 80 colors, I can't even get over it. And then I'm gonna take the Lumos, the white shade. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner, and then I'm gonna take Cafe Disco, the shimmer, and I'm gonna wet it pretty good, and I'm gonna put it in between where the cut crease is, just like that. I'm actually so shocked at how well just the water and the actual eyeshadow show up over these shades. But I am going to go off of camera, and I'm gonna put on the Can't Be Bothered lashes and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll show you guys the finished look. All right, and this is the completed look with the colorful side and the lashes. I don't know how I feel about these. I'm not used to wearing like 3D type lashes that are very layered, so these are a little bit new for my liking. They also give me like kind of a Twiggy vibe, because they do kind of downturn a little bit on me, and I'm like, these would be perfect Twiggy lashes, but you know, I'm doing 80s makeup, and I'm like, these lashes would be perfect if I wanted to recreate a Twiggy look, but okay. But yes, this eyeshadow is so 80s to me. I just can't even get over it, but I am so in love with this palette. I'm so happy I got it. I love the eyelashes. I probably like the neutral side the most. I do like the pops of colors that I can add to the neutral side, or I can just do the colorful side, but I am very happy. Money well spent. I'm glad it's in my collection. I'm glad I have some new eyelashes. This was just all around worth it for me. Again, let me know which side you like the most, the neutral side or the colorful side. And also let me know what you guys think about the lashes. I don't really know which lashes I like the most. I'm just not used to these. I'm just like, whoa, there's a lot of lashes there. Oh, and then as for my lipstick, I actually threw it back here. This is MAC Whirl Lipstick. I used to wear this lipstick all the friggin' time. This was the lipstick that lived in my purse. I've probably bought like 4 or 5 of these, but for whatever reason, I was just like, you know, I think this makeup look deserves a little MAC Whirl moment. But that is it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions or requests for videos with the PUR RawBeautyKristi palette. And if you guys haven't seen my video on the Lily Lashes 2-in-1 eyeliner, I use this eyeliner with the RawBeautyKristi lashes with this collection. So if you want to check out that video, it'll be right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. Click on it and subscribe to my channel.